Hello everyone. We are going to discuss more topics on Excel. Now I have a small data sheet or table or something like that. Now I'm going to get some values or do some calculations based on this data. Okay, first I'll format this table a little bit. So I'm going to, these are the column headings. So I'm going to highlight them by bold, and I'm going to apply a color, background color or shading for those cells. And these are also some kind of headings. So I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, now I have a small data sheet with 5 names, 5 students, and marks for 4 subjects: maths, science, English, and arts. And I need to calculate total marks for each student, average mark for each student, and rank. That means student with highest mark is rank 1, like that. And maximum and minimum marks per subject. Per subject, maximum and minimum marks. Okay, now I'm going to get those things. Now I will save this Excel workbook and you can download it from the provide link on the comment section. You can download it from the Google Drive. So after completing all the tasks, I will save this file as well. So you can download it and open it and see. But if you want, you can type those these values and you can do it your own. Okay, now let's see how to calculate the total. Now first I'll draw some borders because for these things I'm going to draw all borders. So it will be highlighted, and here I'm going to do the same things. Now those are the things I'm going to calculate. Now first, total. Now how to calculate total? There are 2 methods, with or without function. I think with function it is very easy. So function is sum, equal sum. When you type the function, all the functions starting from those characters will be listed, and you can select the function using arrow keys, not the mouse. Don't use the mouse to select the functions. You can select the functions by arrow keys, and when you select it, when you find it, how to properly select it, press the tab. See, by pressing tab you can select the function properly. Now the only thing you need to do is provide the cell references or cell range. So I want to get the sum of this cell to this cell. You can close the bracket or just type enter, it will automatically close, but it's better if you close. See, I got the total marks for comma. Okay, now how to get the total marks for 90? Same thing, but I don't need to type the function again. Instead, I can use the fill handle. How to use the fill handle? Just click this fill handle icon and drag it down. That's it. It's that simple. Now let's see the formula. Now here, sum B2 to E2. If you see the formula on next cell, it will be, it is automatically updated to B3 to E3. See, next one, B4 to E4. It's automatically updated. So when you drag it down using fill handle, the cell addresses will be relatively updated. Relatively means if you drag down, the raw numbers will increment. If you drag right, the column letters will be incremented. Like that, it will be relatively updated. Now, how to get the average? Now, to get the average, we should divide whatever the total from number of subjects. That means 4. We can do that. Divide this by 4, or there's a separate function called average, equal average. The second one, tab. See, you can select. Now I'm going to get the average of these 4 marks. No need to select the total, just the marks, and enter. See, and I'm going to do the same thing, fill handle. Now you can see some averages have 2 decimal places, some 1, some none, like that. So we can increase or decrease the decimal places to same number of decimal places. So I'm going to select the entire range, and see here I can decrease or increase decimal places. Now it's very nice to see. Now, how to get the maximum? There's a function called max to get the maximum among several values. Equal max. select the cell range. That's it. Maximum of max marks is 76. And how to get the minimum? Equal min, the same range. Min is the function for get the minimum. See how to get the other maximums and minimums. Select both these cells and drag it right. See, it will be relatively updated. Max of C2 to C6, min of C2 to C6. See, it's that simple. See. Now, how to get the rank? Now, before getting the rank, we should learn something else. Okay, let's see that. We are going to discuss absolute cell references. Okay, let's see what is an absolute cell reference. Now, on the next sheet, I have a small data table including several items in a shop and item price. Okay, now there are rice, coconut, soap, and toothpaste. Rice 1 kilogram is 100 rupees, coconut 80 rupees, soap 55 rupees, and toothpaste tube 135 rupees. Now let's assume the shop owner provides some discount for all the products. As an example, 10%. How to write a percentage? Just type the value and put the percentage mark. Now, he's providing 10% discount for all the products. As an example, rice, it will receive 10 rupees discount. This 8 rupees, 5 rupees and 50 cents, 13 rupees and 50 cents, like that. Each item will receive several 10% discount. Now, discount is indicated here, price is indicated here. Now, how to calculate the discount amount? We can write a small formula without any functions. How? Equal the price multiplied by or price into discount. It's very simple. See, it's 10 rupees. Now, to get the discounts for other products, if we drag this down, let's see what happens. See, all the other products didn't get any discount. Why is that? Now let's see the cell reference of this cell for this formula. B2 into G2. B2 is this 100 rupees. G2 is 10%. Yes, it's okay. Now what about this? It's B3. Yes, it's okay. Into G3, but what is G3? There's nothing inside the G3 cell. So that was the problem. When we drag it down, all the cells will be relatively updated. Even the B column and even the G column will be automatically updated, relatively updated. So we should stop updating this G2 because G2 is constant. So it should be a fixed cell value. It shouldn't be updated. So I am going to lock that cell in the original formula, the first formula. I am going to lock this G2 cell. How to lock? Just select the cell address like this and click F4. Now you can see two $signs in front of G in front of 2. That means the column and row, the both ways it's locked. Now, if I click this and drag it down, see, now the discounted discount amount is automatically calculated. Why? Here B2 to G2, here B3 to G2 is G2 always, and B4 to G2 and B5 to G2. G2 is this cell. Now it's locked here in this formula. It's locked. It will not change when we drag it down using fill handle. That's the idea. So now G2 is an absolute cell address, while B2 is a relative cell address. Why? It will be relatively updated when you copy the formula. But G2 is not going to update it fixed. So it's an absolute cell references. Now there are two types of cell references, absolute and relative. And if we write a cell reference like this, we can call this is a mixed cell address. Part of the cell address is absolute while this part is relative. But here in this example, locking the row will be sufficient because we are going to drag it down or not in the right direction or left direction. We are going to drag it down. So it's enough if we lock the row only. So you can lock the row, or you can lock row and column both. Anyway, now it's an absolute cell address. Now see, it's an absolute cell address. That's how you calculate the discount for all the products. Now let's say I want to get the price after discount. That's the most important thing, the price after discount. So after deducting the discount, the new price for rice will be should be 90 rupees. Now how to calculate this? Now we already calculate the discount amount. I am going to subtract that from the original price. Click again the original price minus within brackets the price, the discounted discount value. See, 90 rupees, and if I drag it down, it will update the update all other products. Now that's how we use absolute cell references and how to calculate price after discount. Okay, now let's see how to get the rank. To get the rank, there's a function called rank equal rank. Now this rank function, we should provide three parameters, not like previous examples. We should provide three parameters. First, the number or the cell or number we are going to rank. Now I am going to calculate the rank of this Kamal. No, so I am going to select Kamal's total marks because I am going to rank them based on total marks. The person with highest total marks will become rank number 1. So the number we are going to rank this one, the 153, we are going to rank among other values. Comma, the reference means the other values, all the other values including this one. That means all the values. So I am going to select the range, the entire marks, total marks range, and I should lock that right away. Why? The range is common for all the students. It shouldn't be updated when we drag it down. Lock that, comma, ascending or descending. Now, descending means the person with highest marks is 1. Ascending means person with lowest mark is 1. Now here it should be descending. So select the appropriate one and click tab, or you can type the 0. Close the brackets, enter. See, he's ranked number 5. Yes, he's the 5th student. So I'm going to drag them. See, 4, 1, 3, 2. These are the ranks based on total marks. Okay. Now you can type this data table and do the work, and or you can download it from my Google Drive. I'll provide the link. Okay. Now we are going to do all other next examples on this worksheet or workbook. So you should do this work before going to next lesson. Otherwise, you can't continue to the next lesson. Okay, thank you.